Hello friends, this is Nurmal here for Technique, and in this video we're going to do the detailed and full review of the Samsung Galaxy J7 Max, and we'll highlight the pros and cons of this device, which is priced 17,999. So before we go into the detailed aspects about this device, we'll first look at the specifications of this device. So it has a 5.7-inch Full HD display. It is powered by the Helio P20 octa-core chipset coupled with 4GB RAM, 32GB storage. It has a 13-megapixel rear camera, LED flash, and also a front-facing 13-megapixel selfie camera. On the battery front, it has a 3300 mAh battery, and it runs on Samsung's new UI, and along with that it has Android 7.0. So that was the specifications of the new Samsung Galaxy J7 Max. Now let's go into the detailed aspects. So first step, let's have a look at the design and build quality. So design wise, the Samsung Galaxy J7 Max is quite a decent looking device out there. There is nothing outstanding about the device in terms of the design aspect. You can see that it is more or less similar to any other Samsung Galaxy J series phones. We have this physical home button which is integrated with the fingerprint scanner, and we have this back and multitasking button. They are not backlit, they are just capacitive touch buttons. And on the front panel we have this 13-megapixel selfie camera, LED flash, and it also comes with all the sensors included. So that's something really good from Samsung. And on the rear panel we have this 13-megapixel rear camera. We have a circular ring around the camera unit which is a smart glue functionality, and we have an LED flash, the Samsung logo, and it's a unibody metallic construction which actually feels quite good. But design wise, there is nothing outstanding about this device. And we have these volume keys on the left side, the SIM tray also included. On the left side we have a dedicated SD card slot, and on the right side we have this power key. Along with that we also have this speaker unit located on the right side, and at the bottom panel we have this micro USB charging slot and the 3.5mm audio jack. On the top there are no openings of slot. So design wise, it's quite a decent looking device out there, but nothing outstanding in terms of the design aspect. The build quality looks pretty good. It is a metallic construction, metal unibody construction, and feels quite good in hands. But having said that, this is a device which is 5.7 inches in screen size, so it's a huge device. So if you're looking for a smaller and compact form factor, this is definitely not the device to pick, because it's a 5.7 inches in screen size. Now talking about the display. So this phone comes with a TFT Full HD 5.7 inches screen size, and the resolution is 1080p resolution, and you can see the display quality looks quite good. You also have a 2.5D curved glass on this device. You can see the 2.5D curved glass, but there is no Corning Gorilla Glass protection or any other additional protection offered on this device. So that's one thing to take care, because if you're using the device, we would recommend using the tempered glass or screen protector. The viewing angles are quite good. The touch response also feels quite good. The visibility outdoors is also quite adequate. Even though it's a TFT panel, we're quite surprised with the display quality. It's quite a decent display out there. It's not as good as the AMOLED panel. Of course, the TFT won't give you the richer colors you get on the AMOLED panel, but nevertheless, it's quite a decent display overall. Now let's talk about the software. So this is the new Samsung's TouchWiz UI, which we have seen on Samsung's S8 as well. We have a new notification center and quick toggles. You can rearrange them. If you look at the settings panel, again we have a new look, fresh UI, and this also comes with additional features. You can see advanced features. There is option to lock and mask apps, one-handed UI, multi-window is supported. Then there is support for dual messenger. Dual messenger is a feature wherein you can run two instances of WhatsApp, Facebook, and other messenger apps. Then there is panic mode also included, and it comes with quite good specifications and features in the UI. And there is also additional apps like S-Secure, then Secure Folder, Smart Glow functionality is there. Smart Glow, as I said before, it's a ring around the camera unit which provides notification LED. We already done a detailed video on how to set this up, and the Smart Glow functionality is available for priority alerts, usage alerts, mirror selfie, snoop alert, and camera assist. So you can also check out our detailed video on the Smart Glow functionality to get an idea how to use this. So this phone also comes with Samsung Pay Mini, which is a new functionality wherein you can make payments using UPI, the unified payments interface, and also using Paytm while by scanning the QR code. But there is no option to add debit or credit cards, unlike the Samsung Pay. So that's the Samsung UI. It feels quite good and smooth, and does the job quite well. And there is also option for customization in the form of Samsung themes. So this is the Samsung's new UI. It feels quite fresh and good looking UI with a lot of additional features as well. Now talking about the performance, so we have Helio P20 octa-core chipset powering this device, and the performance of this device was quite good overall. In day-to-day experience, we didn't notice any major lags or issues, but when you push harder for heavy multitasking, you could see some slight hiccups here and there. Not a major concern though, but there is some slight hiccups here and there, and overall experience feels quite good. The gaming experience was surprisingly good. We played high graphic rich games and there is no major lags or issues, and the overall performance in terms of the gaming experience was also satisfactory. So overall, the Helio P20, while it's not really a powerful chipset, nor if it's an efficient, power efficient chipset like the Snapdragon 625, it does the job quite well on this device. Now the phone comes with a fingerprint scanner located on the front panel, and you can see this is a fingerprint scanner. It's integrated with the home button, and the fingerprint scanner performance is quite good, and it unlocks the device in quite good time. You can see it is responsive and does the job pretty well. Now talking about the other aspect, it has dual SIM cards and 32GB storage. There is VoLTE, 4G LTE support, and the call quality was quite good on this device. Now looking at the speaker performance, you can see the speaker is located on the right side. This is the speaker location, and speaker performance was kind of average. It's not very loud in terms of the performance. You can see this is the speaker unit, and the performance was just average. Now let's talk about the camera. So this phone comes with 13 megapixel cameras. It has 13 megapixel rear and 13 megapixel front camera. So camera interface is mostly unchanged from the S8. You can see Pro mode is a continuous shot, HDR, night mode, and a whole lot of features are included. And there is full HD video recording as well. Now you can see the camera interface is quite good and does the job pretty well. The phone also comes with autofocus. The autofocus was not very accurate. You can see it was hunting for focus quite some time, and not really fast in terms of focusing speeds. Now looking at the camera samples taken with this device, we have already done a detailed camera review of this device and found this camera to be quite a good experience overall. The daylight shots did have some really great color quality, sharpness levels were also very impressive, and overall clarity of the photos taken in daylight conditions were impressive. Although at times focusing close-up images did have some issue, but overall the clarity of the photos were impressive for a phone in this price segment. Now the low light experience of this device was again quite decent overall, and did the job pretty well in terms of the overall experience. Now this is one really good camera, we would say, in this price segment, the 18K price segment. We have already did a comparison with the Moto G5 Plus. You can also look at the camera comparison with the Moto G5 Plus, and overall we would say this is definitely a good camera to choose. Now the front facing selfie camera again was a very good experience. Overall the clarity of the front facing selfie camera was impressive. The color quality and the overall experience using the selfie camera was good, and this is definitely one of the good selfie cameras below the 20K price point in India. So overall the camera experience on the Samsung Galaxy J7 Max was definitely good. Now let's talk about the battery. So this phone comes with a 3300 mAh battery on this device, and this is powered by the Helio P20, and as I said before, the Helio P20 is not really an energy efficient chipset, and that doesn't work really well on this device. And the battery performance is kind of average, not really great when you consider that this has 3300 mAh battery. The battery performance was just decent on this device, not very exceptional performance, and we could get around 3 to 4 hours of screen on time. Considering that this has a 3300 mAh battery, we would have expected a better performance, especially when this has a bigger display to power. So that was the battery performance of this device. So now finally talking about how good the device is for a price of 17,999. So this is available offline, and you can buy it from Samsung retail stores, and this is a good device overall in terms of the overall experience. So we'll just list out the pros and cons of this device. So first, the pros of this device: it has a good display. It is a 5.7-inch full HD display. It has all the sensors included. Samsung hasn't left behind any sensors on this device. The design also feels quite good. The software is really good. The performance is definitely decent overall. The gaming experience also was quite satisfactory. It has 4GB RAM and 32GB storage, dedicated SD card. The cameras are good. So these were the pros of this device. Now talking about the cons. First, if there is no screen protection included for a phone priced 18K, there should have been a screen protection. Then Helio P20 is not an energy efficient chipset. Samsung could have done with an Exynos chipset or the Snapdragon 625. and there is no fast charging included on this device. So these were the cons of this device. So at 17,999, it's definitely a good device to buy. If you're looking for a Samsung branded device, this is definitely a good device to buy. Samsung could have done a bit more better with the pricing. It should have been around the 15 or 16k price point. That would have made this device a really great device in terms of the overall experience. But nevertheless, at 17,999, it is definitely a good device to buy, especially if you're looking for a Samsung branded phone. So that was the detailed review of the Samsung Galaxy J7 Max. Hope this video was useful. Do hit the like button and also hit the red subscribe button below for more videos. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you in our next video. Have a great day.